technical issue, but we are on. We've got Chemnitz from Germany up against Warsaw. And Chemnitz, and that's a boundary. There's runs all day down there. And the batsman should know that with the wind down the hill, there's a lot of runs. Just bear with us. We're getting all of our bits and pieces in order. Ali Hassan doing a wonderful job for us, but this is a good start here. Warsaw winning the toss, electing to bowl. Chemnitz finding boundary again. And this is a great start here. A little bit of experimenting here. We're trying to get Smitty Patel is our chief cameraman. He's strapped on the headset as well for a bit of commentating. So let's see if it works. Flicked off the pad, down to fine leg. Okay, that's cool. But speaking about Smitty Patel, huge congratulations to Smitty being announced in the national team for the Tour de Romania. And a good reward for a fantastic season of hard work. But back to this game, USG Chemnitz and Warsaw Lions. And a fantastic first over there, 13 coming from it. Chemnitz, no wicket for 13 after the first over. An awkward ball, looking for the run out. Oh, well fielded. So it's fantastic to see these two teams here. Chemnitz from Germany and the Polish side. Oh, that's really good bowling. This is Naeem Lala. He looks sharp, looks like a handful. Got a bit of a swagger, got a bit of swagger about him. And this is a good start here for Chemnitz. Yeah, lovely bowling. Yeah, he looks like a sharp alert bowler name. Again, Warsaw winning the toss, backing themselves to chase. Name just a few little issues with his run up. And in he comes. Yeah, it's good tidy bowling. Just the singles coming at the moment for Naeem Lala. Huge, big swing there. He's sent back by his partner. So Sandeep looking to take this game away early. Again, this ground, it's really a 140 ground. The big boys will be wanting to get in excess of 120 for sure. We've seen scores of past 200 in T10s in this ground. Good bowling. He should take this. Oh, did he lose that? What happened there? It's like he slipped or he's looking at the pitch, but a top edge came back to him. It looked like it was a regulation catch, but he, for some reason, name didn't cite that and just dollied over his head. Yeah, it's good pace. Beaten for pace there. And that should end the over. Just a little bit of confusion about the ball count. And that and yeah, that should end the over there. So change of bowler here.
You are listening to yourself.
No. So after 2 overs, none for 16. Chemnitz will be
Uh,
looking to push here, and Tafiq Khan back onto to bowl his second over. And he looks like quite a handful as well.
do you hear me now? Hello, hello,
Okay.
hello.
No. Just experimenting here with our couple of technical things, and but I like the look of Tawfiq. He's got a good action and an appeal here, but it looked either off the pad and umpire Kushal giving that one not out. So after an expensive first over, Tawfiq coming back strong. And that's actually a good ball. Again, if you can nail that wide Yorker. So Arul Nana, Arul Rubesh Nana doesn't want to look to overhit here. He just wants to, and he skied that one. That's up into the wind. It should be taken and is. So the batsman there, Arul, just looking to overhit. He was 1 off 4, looking to push the envelope, and that's a wicket. So a much needed wicket for Chemnitz. Sorry for Warsaw. So I think this will be an interesting battle. Warsaw and their nice colours there. They look like they've got a good strip, and they'll be wanting to come out and put on a big score here. Again, 100 is the par score at minimum. And we saw in the last game Moravian fight to 80, which against the strikers wasn't enough from Dresden. But, dead ball called by Kushel. And a misfield. A misfield there. Costly. Cost them a boundary. It's punched down to sort of a straight mid on. And that is a boundary. So cruising along to, should be now 20 without loss. And change of bowler. Tariq Kazmi coming on. He's going to bowl some off spin here. And should be, oh, just zipped through him. Let's push that one through. Oh, full toss. That should be taken pretty easily. And is. Another wicket for the Lions. And the Lions will be happy with that. Warsaw looked like a good team. Confident team to go out there and elect a bowl. And again, word has it, they've got the beer on tap flowing. And over on the other field, United CC are taking on the other Dresden side, the Strikers. That'll be a good side and a good battle. So it looks to be a good bowler here, Tariq. Coming in with his off spinners. And the scoring's not up. The scoring's, no, I don't think so. The wickets. But, and it's a good move to bring on an off spinner if the pace isn't working. And it seems to be going well. Umpire Akash from the Prague Cricket Club calling not out on that run out there. Yeah, and that's crunched. That'll be 6. So excellent batting there. So ebbs and flows. They really needed that boundary there, Chemnitz. I reckon this will be a bit of an arm wrestle. Yeah, lovely bowling. Oh, that had to be close and given him. Yeah, what a piece of wicket keeping there. Lovely keeping. And that was Imran Bakru. And Imran, that was a beautiful bit of wicket keeping, and it was a well flighted ball. But he had lightning fast hands there, took that stumping, and then that was a great decision by umpire Akash Palmer. And fantastic bit of cricket. So it moves on. Another wicket down for Chemnitz. So interesting little passage of play here. And he should have one to come here, Tariq Kazmi. Looks like a good bowler. A good off spinner to bring on early. He's just adjusting his field, bringing his deep backward square a little bit square to a deep square. And he's got his fielders in the ring. 3 inside the circle on the off. And just bear with us. A couple of little scoring technical difficulties, but it's all good. The cricket's out there. It's happening. And Tariq Kazmi bowling fantastic over. And another dot ball. Coming round the wicket. Oh, yeah, another dot ball. Great bowling here. Cut down into the gap. That's a great shot. Just leant back. And we see on that side of the ground, anything that beats the inside circle is not protected. It's going to fly away. So this is a good battle. Early wickets. And then Chemnitz continue to hit back with the odd boundary, rotating the strike. So what do Warsaw do here? It's chipped it up, and oh, on the second or third grab, he's juggled it and taken it. So that looks like Rajesh. I'll wait. But this is good. Good cricket here. This over seems to be going for a long time. Interesting passage of play here. We're just still waiting on our scoring to update. That ends a really good over. So back for it is Tarek to continue, and they're bowling in tandem. These two off spinners, bowling to Anand. He's 2 off 2. Oh, he hit it back to him. That was a chance. Missed, caught, and bowled. It was hit hard, so you can put that down as a chance there. So okay, yeah. 4 for 36. Punched out to deep point. Yeah, big swat there. That will go. Oh, he did very well. It looks close to be a boundary, but the fielder then made good ground across to his right, stuck out the mitt, slapped it back into field of play, and wringing his hand out. That was hit very hard. Oh, good bowling. These two off spinners look hard to get underneath, but with a little bit of flight, and that's and there we go, broken the shackles with the 6. That's what they wanted. So Anand, yeah, we're dealing with a fair bit of wind here, so we apologise for the sound. But they'll come back for 2, down a fine leg. So that takes him on to 48, 4 down. And how many overs we got down? Just trying to see. So 6 overs gone, 48 for 4. I can feel some runs coming here. If these two can just bat for another 5 or 10 minutes, it should really boost this score. And chipped up. They'll look for 2 here. It's good batting. They'll take that fielder on every time. And so Surender Prasad is the new bowler. Again, if these two batsmen can just hang around for the next 5 or 10 minutes, it's good bowling. Sort of heaved down to long off. That's great fielding. He's got a good arm. Name, a good cricketer. So again, it's pretty evenly balanced. Chemnitz are not getting away from them. Oh, how did that not bowl him? That was so close. And yeah, again, lovely bowling. Trying to zip through these overs. Oh, another big stumping chance. That one not given. Again, excellent wicket keeping there. And that's 7 overs gone now. So 52, 4 down. And in 3 overs, if they can get to about 85, I think they would be quite happy. But I'm tipping somewhere around 78 or 80 because they just don't look like getting away, these batsmen, too much. And it's interesting, good tactics. They've slowed it right down, taken the pace off the ball. Flayed away. It's a good shot, and that's what they need. Boundaries now. So, well played, Himanshu Patel. Going for a boundary, and Gopi just got it up and over to third man. And that's really good batting. That's what they need to do. Accelerate here. Try to get up to 85 or 90 if they can. And if they can get 2 or 3 more boundaries in this over, they'll be well on their way. Oh, oh, a big mix up. He should be gone. Yeah, and that'll be out. There didn't really look like to be a single there. It was hit hard straight to the man at point. And the batsman leaving, not quite happy with his partner, but not to worry. So that changes things. 5 down now. And it was a none. So interesting news on Monday night for Czech cricket with the 14-man Czech national team announced. Oh, clipped away. And that'll be runs down there to fine leg. That should run away for a boundary, and it does. Look at that little inside edge. And that's what they need, is boundaries. Patel, he's doing well now, lifting this score. and just carve down to backward point. So the new batsman on strike, I think his partner's telling him to swing hard for a boundary. So Manchu can stay on strike. That's what he wants. He doesn't want a single here. He just wants a boundary. Oh, and he's bowled him. So he did go for it. I think last ball of the over there. First ball of the new over. So, no, that's right. So at the end of the over, the batsman should change. There it is. So Manchu will come back on strike. So Bings Naga Pavan Kumar Kota, and they'll take the single there. He'll be on strike now. So into the ninth over, and a 62 for 6. It's Surrender Prasad into the attack. And good tight bowling here. So without seeing these teams before, it's hard to know what a good score is. Chipped away, and they won't push for the second. It'll keep the more dangerous batsman on strike. Yeah, slapped to cover. Oh, that was a big drop. They'll get 2. Yeah, it should have been taken. Slapped, looping over to cover, a running chance to his left. So key moment here in this innings. Oh, buys maybe. That'll run away. And they'll get the boundary. Oh, slashed. Another boundary. So that's exactly what the Goppy needed. And Chemnitz So this is pushing their total along. Still an over to go. They are looking at this 85-90 score we talked about. Yeah, shot punched out. Will it hit that gap? Well fielded. They will come back for two. So good over here. Smart batting by Goppy. And so for the final over this innings, uh, 6 down for 74. Yeah, he's quick. So he'll want to just take the single here. I think he'll want to keep Goppy on strike. And it brings to the crease the danger man, Goppy. And if he can just get a couple of boundaries, maybe another 10 off this over, that puts him in a pretty good position from where they were. And just a single. So really good bowling here from Naeem. Very well done to restrict him. And brings on to the crease the much... It's working? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's quick. It's sharp. So this is good response here. And this has been the story of the innings. Boundary, boundary, wicket, dot balls. The team getting away. And it's a really interesting innings and contest. Yeah, slapped over. They'll definitely want to come back for two. And but no, Gopi wanted to stay on strike, and they do come back for two. So that's coming back. Yeah, Gopi, he wanted to strike there. So just one ball to come, and only 4 off this over. So they'll be disappointed, Chemnitz, with this last over. But Warsaw Lions coming back right into it. Yeah, lovely way to finish. Great spell, good innings. And that'll wrap it up for Chemnitz. We'll have to double check this score. We've got 78, 6 down for 78 after their 10. And I think it'll be a really interesting chase here. And we'll join you in about 10 minutes or so for the chase. there chalk in that box? Sorry. Chemnitz out to bat now. And just bear with us. Getting a few things in order. But lovely straight drive. A few bounces. Oh, he's bowled him. Huge wicket. So the Lions in a little bit of early trouble. And this will be a really interesting chase. Warsaw chasing down 79 to win, just under 8 and over. It's a good shot. Just picked the gap. That'll run away for a boundary. It was in the air. Nothing. Oh, nothing. Okay, okay. Shot, leans back. That's a big one. Cracked into the bar section of this setup here in Vinosh. And oh yeah, yeah. This player here looks like a Smitty just advising me. Played a lot of top class cricket in India, and he's going to be a player to watch. Is, so that'll be a wide. And Chemnitz just got to control this early swing. That was a lovely ball, pitched up and just drifting away, right on the money there. And this dangerous player for Warsaw, Tariq Kazmi, being a big slash. That's a wide from umpire Kushal. Just tucked away. And a wide third man. They'll come back for two. Oh, it's one of those ones. He hit it low and flat, but in the air, down to mid-off. And the player more or less nearly stuck in two minds whether to attack. It was a tough one to take, so you couldn't put it down to a chance. So good comeback ball there. Yeah, that's runs down there. Just dropped short off his hip, was able to swivel and pull it away for boundary. And they move along to 23 for one. One ball coming in this over. Yeah, better comeback ball. And so after 2 overs, you got a single, 24, I think. 24 for one after two. So moving along nicely. I still think it's evenly poised, and this game might go to the wire. That's my gut feeling. We can... So new bowler. It's like Imran Bakru coming on to bowl. Is that Imran? And yeah, it might be called wide. It's in the end a good ball. Yeah, these types of bowlers will be good on this pitch, and hard to get under, varying his flight and pace. So still a long way home for the Lions. Chemnitz are going to look to protect this 78 runs, and that's a great shot. Just leaning back, carving it out to deep point, backward point for the boundary. And that's boundary. Tariq Kazmi, yeah. Big shout he's given him. And apologies, it's Rajesh bowling. I'm not sure. Do you want to turn off the Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan is onto bowl. And some loopy leg spin. Yeah, well called by Kushal. That's a no ball, and he should be signaling the free hit. Yeah, it gets a hold of it and gets the boundary. Yeah, so they're motoring along here. Chemnitz persisting with the slower bowlers. And I like the idea of a leg spinner coming on, but he's got to land them. There we go. Yeah. Top bowling there from Manga. That's a nice shot as well. Gets to the pitch of it, but only the single. So one wicket here could turn it back in the favour of Chemnitz. That's nice bowling. Yeah, watch out for a wrong in here. He's landed a couple of leggies now nicely, and if he's got a wrong in, I reckon he'll want to turn one back into the stumps. Oh, that was it, I think. I think that was the wrong in, and he got the top edge. It jumped up on the batsman. So this is very interesting passage of play that ends the over. So new bowler Balaji Ventukraj will come on. He's going to bowl slow as well. So this seems to be Kemet's plan. They're actually, wow, if you look at their side, they've got right arm spin, spin, slow, off break, slow, spin, two mediums, another wrist spinner, one medium fast. So this will be their mode to operate with the slow bowlers, which could be hard to get under and away. They're going to look for two here. They'll have to get it, and they should get it, but they didn't apply the pressure. One. So moving on, for two down for 39. Yeah, that's a nice shot. That's a beautiful shot. Just waited on it. Got his head right underneath that ball and just played that beautifully off his pads through the mid-wicket area. And they didn't want that boundary, Chemnitz, because it's still relatively evenly poised. I think they're still in the game. 2 wickets could turn the game quite quickly, I think. And it was a lovely shot. Oh, and that's a half tracker and belted into the car park. They can't afford these deliveries. Chemnitz, they've got to get everything right to defend 78. And really launched that at all the time. Half track delivery and murdered all the way downwind. So Chemnitz, the heads have dropped. They definitely didn't want to give away this amount of runs this early, defending 78. So let's see what Balaji's got. he can come back here. Oh, and again, floated up. Oh, that was a tough one. Fielder did well. He turned his back on it, jumped up and hit him in his body, but he's okay. Actually, he did well to stop that. There's another ball on his legs and swept hard. Just losing his footing, the fielder. And they'll take the single, but these runs are flowing. And they're moving on. 52 for 2 down, 1 ball to come in the 5th over. There, that's a beautiful shot with the wind. Hit into the Banks field. That's a big 6. And that'll end the over. Delagy giving up an expensive over. And Warsaw seem to be in cruise mode. They look to be a good side. Judging by these first few games, it's a really evenly matched tournament so far, as it appears. There's so many mouth-watering clashes coming up today and tomorrow. We hope you can stick with us. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. And we're thoroughly enjoying this clash. So this is Rajesh back onto bowl. Raj. Carved out behind point. It won't quite run away. It seems to hold up a little bit in that part of the ground, but it's a big ground, and that's excellent running. That was the first ball. I think it was 2. I think 2. And so they're just moving along here. This game's slipping away. From Chemnitz, but this wicket, if he takes this, excellent catch. Very well taken there. So perhaps there's a little twist in this match, but they're doing it quite easily. 3 for 60 into the 6th over, chasing 78, 79 for victory. Raj to continue. Can he slip one through here? Yeah, dot ball. So, look, anything can happen at any stage, and the pressure of chasing can hit anyone. But that was a good dot ball, wicket dot ball, and then changing the pace off. So good end to his over here, and they'll take a single. Has he got 1 more to come? 2 more to come maybe. So just tweaking his field. And he'll pick up a couple of runs down through that gully region I don't think he intended it to go down there, but he drove and got a thick edge. And again, I pick up another couple here. So Chemnitz fighting hard to stay in this. And 6 overs gone, 3 down for 66. So they require another 13 from 24 balls. And in T10 terms, it should be pretty easy. But another couple of quick wickets. And you never know. You see some pretty strange things in T10. And a change of bowler, Anand coming in, Vishwam Anand. He's going to bowl some spin as well. Let's see if he can toss a couple up. And this might be caught. Well, the player didn't attack it. Yeah, I think he might have been able to get under that if he fully attacked that. He seemed to be right camped on the boundary. So that might have been their last chance. I think they needed that wicket. I think one maybe. I think, and I think it was two and a single. I think, and yeah, this game's sort of slipping away now. But down on these long on boundaries, I think you've got to be in 5-10 paces. That's heaved away, and that's a boundary. And this game quickly slipping away from Chemnitz. They've done well. I like the look of the team. And these two teams potentially have the ability to upset any of the teams here. And I'm looking forward to Bohemians and Warsaw Lions at 2 o'clock on Scott Page Field in the upcoming match. This match now, 3 down for 73, just require another 3 for 74. So a 6 will do it, a boundary to tie, and maybe a dropped catch, and he's trying to claim it. I thought that dropped and hit the ground. Yeah, not out. From where I saw, the keeper did well, but it looked like he didn't regather. So I don't think there'll be any final twists in this game. But it's good bowling here. Anand, he's just sort of got a flat, low profile, zipping it in, hard to get underneath. And the batsmen coming together to have a chat. And that'll bring a close to the 7th over. And after 7, they're 3 for 73. My good pal here, Ali Hassan, the Prince of Lahore, is just battling all the elements with me. And we're just trying to manually keep the game scoring. So we apologise. But yeah, it's still 6 runs to get off 21 balls. They'll win this, I think. Is it 70 the target? What, 77? Okay, 77 to target. 4 required. And so this will give the players a good break because the next game's not until 2 o'clock. It'll allow the players to have a bit of lunch, recoup, check their planning. It is 79 the target. So it is 79 the target. And that's good. Good bowling. It's a dot ball. So six to win, and but plenty of balls to do it in. Anantha, I like the look of him. He bustles in, bowls a full length, hard to get under. He could be one of those players, like he is now, bowling in death. That could be very difficult to get away. Anantha, and they've saved their medium fast to the end. So good tactics here from Chemnitz. They just weren't protecting enough runs, in my opinion. Catch it. Oh, no, just lobs down for a single. But watch out for Chemnitz. With so many slow bowlers, they could really, when they play Bohemians, perhaps, if they end up matching up against Bohemians in a final, they could trouble some of these teams with this attack. And yeah, swinging hard, you always get 9 times out of 10 a bit of value if you're swinging hard at the ball and stay still at the crease. So it'll be 4 to win, 2 balls to come in the 8th over, and they're 3 for 75. And the boundary will do it. And lovely change of pace, uppishly driven, outfoxed him there, Anantha, and just a single. So that'll make it 3 to win. It's been a little bit closer fought than the scoreboard suggests this game. And a full toss on his hip. It looked high, but not high enough to call no ball. And that ends the 8th over. So a slow fizzle out, but a lot of positives to take here for the Chemnitz side. They'll bounce back from this. And they'll play another game later today. And Bohemians. Oh, that's got to be a full, yeah, and that'll be a no ball. But it's dropped, so they'll take the run and they'll take a free hit for that. Oh, it's 79 already, and that'll be game, set, match. So it'll be an extended break here. My co-pilot Ali Hassan will rig up some highlights perhaps for the longer break, so stick with us. The next game will be at 2 o'clock, where the Bohemians, who are a stacked side, looking to take on Warsaw, which will be a great game, and we'll see you in about 35 minutes or so for that game. Cheers.